back to Pancakes and Pandemonium. So you guys, I am so excited. This video is a collab with my sweet friend Tiffany from SmallTown 6. So if you are here from the collab, thank you so much for coming over and checking me out. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe and comment if you're new, so YouTube knows that you're human. They get confused easily. And if you are one of my regulars that have been here for a while, always welcome back. And I encourage you to go check out the other ladies on the playlist. They are all remarkable, and there's gonna be some delicious meals on there. So for me tonight, I'm gonna show you what we are having for dinner. It is a healthy new year. And if you are new here from the collab or from the algorithm, I have autoimmune illnesses and I have been really off track, especially this last year. And with those autoimmune illnesses, I also suffer from iron deficient anemia, and so it can all become a mess really quickly. So I'm going to show you what we have for dinner. So let's get started. So not only is this going to make this pork butt, it's going to make a delicious and healthy dinner for tonight. It's going to make at least one other meal. And then I come over here, this is just some cumin, some Trader Joe's onion, salt and pepper. And then I'm gonna add some of this to it, and we're gonna make a paste to rub on it. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be back. Okay, so pretty big. So what I'm gonna have to do is wrap it in foil. I'm just gonna sprinkle some onion in there. Okay, when I use foil for a crock pot like this, I like to do 3 layers so I can make sure the steam isn't escaping there. So I've got the 2 sides, and then I'm going to put another one here in the middle. Okay, so you see that gap is filled, it's crimped tight around the edges, and we've got it set to cook for 10 hours. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it and forget it now and go get some work done. Got that going. Trying to take it all out. If y'all remember, it's huge. So I keep getting it in chunks, which is fine because we're gonna shred it anyway. Oh, that had a hefty layer of pork, so, or fat, so we definitely don't want that. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, if you look, we're gonna save all of that broth that formed for the next dinner we make. We're taking the fat off. We started the pork earlier in the day, which is included in the footage, and it has been cooking all day, you guys. I had it in the crock pot before 9 a.m. So we're gonna shred apart pieces of it, and it's okay if it's in chunks. Essentially, what we're doing is we're making healthy breadables. So breadables by nature are pretty healthy, but when you get into heavy creamy sauces and tons of cheese and stuff, they can kind of go sideways, just like a salad can. So the plan tonight is to have whole grains, bump up the protein. We are gonna make a yummy sauce here real quick, but we also want it kind of vegetable heavy and not as heavy on the cheese. As a matter of fact, I didn't even get any cheese for tonight, so we'll see if anyone misses it. All right, I'm gonna use a couple of these for the base, Seeds of Change, and I'm gonna pop these into the microwave. A lot of times I'll just make one or the other. But I've had these. I was gonna use them for something else, and I still might because I've still got half a box. But these will make it nice, quick, and easy, which we always want on a weeknight. So this says a serving size is 1 pouch, and I don't think so. I think it's easily 2 servings. And I'll tell you, my family likes their starch, but they don't necessarily love it in rice and quinoa form. So, yeah, this is probably plenty. Let's grab a fork. So I've got I just did a couple hefty spoonfuls. This is a 3-cup prep bowl, so that's probably a cup of sour cream, a couple pinches of salt and pepper, and then the last of my cilantro. You'll know because it's the end of the bottle, it's gonna make weird noises. And I don't get lime very often. If we're gonna have company for a meal like this, I'll get lime, but lime is kind of hard on my stomach, so I tend to opt for lemon juice if I can. And then I gotta be careful, I don't want too much to come out. Just a little drizzle of honey. It just kind of balances out the flavors. And then we're gonna give it a good whisk. This is going to kind of be our dressing. You don't really want it sweet. You just want it balanced. And with the lemon juice, you can thin it out more if you want, but if you whisk it for a minute or so with the lemon juice, I find it's totally fine. I'm gonna leave it like this. Essentially, I am just chopping up taco fixings. These are supposed to be petite snacking tomatoes, and they are huge. That's okay. Only a couple of us like tomato, and only a couple of us like avocado. So much so that I've got some mashed avocado in the fridge, so I may set those out. And I think this has a little bit to go. And me and Gracie are going to watch Dear Evan Hansen this weekend, so we may need guac this weekend. She's nodding enthusiastically behind the camera, so I think she agrees with that. So I've got those little cups of the mashed, so if her or Em want avocado on their bowl, I'll let them get out one of those. We'll save this for guac, and these are pretty self-explanatory. Like I said, this is just, we're okay. This is just a healthier version. I do have ranch. Most of my family will like this. The older kids like to drizzle on a little bit of this and a little bit of ranch. I just like the dressing. Lance depends on his, oh, one more thing. Hold on, let's get this peeled. All right, and last up, some cucumber. May seem weird, you guys, but it is a nice, fresh, clean bite in this dish, which is actually really nice. So, I mean, if it's too weird for you, skip it, but I would say try it at least once. I think you'll like it. Beans. This is where you would add your pork. I personally very rarely can eat animal protein in the evening, so mine will be a vegetarian version, and pork is particularly hard for me to digest. So, but that's okay. Everybody else will eat it, but this is the point where you will put pork on. And I had gastric bypass 17 years ago, almost exactly, January 20th, 17 years ago. And I still don't eat a ton. I eat way more sugar and stuff than I should, so those are things I'm really trying to get a handle on this year, especially with my autoimmune illnesses. So lots of fresh stuff, minimal sugar, and portion sizes. It has nothing to do with restricting myself. I still find I need smaller portion sizes. For me, it is the other foods that can like slip through and absorb, and then sugar and inflammation and stuff that causes my weight gain. So this isn't a restricting practice for me. So do that. Add the veggies that you like. I'll have a little bit of everything. So I'm gonna take some of that and dabble it on. Now I will make the plate for probably my husband and show you how it differs from mine. We're still getting our act together from the holidays, so if you can hear the dishwasher running, it's where all the clean bowls are. So pretend I'm layering this in a bowl, okay? Do some beans. My husband really loves pork shoulder, so I'm gonna make sure. I did mean to come over and shred more, so I'll do that off camera, but he won't be sad to have some big pieces on his plate anyway. So he's the opposite of me. He'd rather die than eat those. So I'm going to give him some of this. And a little bit of ranch. And there you go. A couple different varieties. Like, I know the girls, they'll eat everything. And the boys will probably look pretty similar to Lance's. So, guys, that's what's for dinner. All right, you guys, kitchen's full, crazy, chaotic. That means it is dinner time. So thanks for joining us. Again, the playlist is gonna be in the description box. So you guys be sure to click on it and go watch the other ladies' videos. And Tiffany, thank you for hosting this and inviting all of us to join. And we're gonna go have dinner, y'all. So I'll see you later. Bye.